So, just got back from a cruise, kind of an interesting one. Well, I do have a couple of stories to tell. All are true. That's what really makes this cool, isn't it? All right, so let's see, what's the best one? So the best one was, you know, at the elevators on a cruise ship, you know, you're kind of in tight quarters, right? And I'm with my mom, my 90-year-old mom, and she's got a walker. And everybody's trying to keep out of her way. But anyway, that's a long story. So this guy walks in the elevator. Well, he's got a Stetson hat on, he's got boots on, he's got a big old cowboy belt with a big old brass something. Probably said Bubba or something on it, whatever. But anyway, he walked in the elevator, and I'm gonna tell you what. He walked in there with so much pride. I mean, I'm telling you, he was killing it, right? Every girl on the elevator noticed. Oh, she was at home. But anyway, everybody on the elevator saw. I even think the guys saw, right? And they were pretty jealous. So anyway, we're looking at him. He's got beautiful hair hanging out the back of that cowboy hat. So then all of a sudden, at the last minute, the door opens and another person jumps in. And they hit him a little bit on the shoulder. And you know what happened? She wants to know. Well, his cowboy hat fell off. Well, that's not all that happened. A wig fell off inside of the hat on the bottom of the elevator floor. Well, everybody was like dying. Yes, she wants to know. But nobody laughed. Everybody was trying to be really polite, right? Well, then when he bent down to pick up his hat and his wig, guess what happened? He let out a big one. Oh my gosh, it was a bubbly one too. And everybody was like gasping, but not for air, if you know what I mean. So the elevator opened and he got out and everybody just kind of looked at each other. Okay, if you guys don't think that's funny, let me tell you about the other thing that happened. This is like 2 days later. We're out on the big deck, you know, the top deck where you can get any food anytime you want. So we're up there, it's breakfast time, right? And this guy comes and he's got a plate of nothing but fried eggs. I'm going, oh, that's so gross. You know, I'm thinking to myself, I used to eat fried eggs, but I noticed that they look really greasy, right? But anyway, he comes back with a plate, and I'm not kidding you. Okay, I'm not gonna exaggerate. 2.5 inches high, full of nothing but fried eggs. I mean, I was about ready to, you know, it was early in the morning. Oh, so anyway, he sits down and I try not to watch, right? Then all of a sudden his, what do they call it? Robotesque? Something like that. Woman, I guess his wife or girlfriend, comes up to the table and she bumps the table as she's getting in, you know, it's pretty tight quarters, you know. And you know what happened? Do you want to know what happened? All the eggs slid off onto the floor. It was like so gross, but like the grease just made it slide. And so I kind of looked for just a minute, you know, I was like, oh man, that's nasty. But anyway, I just turned around, acted like I didn't see because I didn't want to help clean it up or anything. Anyway, a whole lot of pretty cool things happened on the cruise ship. I think if you already watched my one video, I kind of gave a review of the 5th deck. So you guys might want to check that out. A lot of things going on the 5th deck, you guys. Oh man, there was some kind of statue. You need to go check it out. And I thought it was like Spider-Man or something. Another friend told me, oops, I guess she wasn't interested. Another told me it was some kind of, like he was in a web or something. And then another person said, oh, I'm not going to tell you what they said. But anyway, I hope you've been watching this channel. This is MegRox, and this is a little update. Hey, I'll see you guys soon. I got some good original music for you. Stand by. Thanks.